So damage reduction slimes now wear off when you actually take the damage. So I'm really interested in trying that out this run. I will actually pick up, what's the orb called? Alleviation, I believe? If I can see it, because I want to see how good the orb is. I think that most of all it was a big buff to stuff like Prime Slime and the chest piece, and there's, I believe, one other thing, but I can't recall exactly what it is, rather than actually buffing the orb. But I like, it would be nice to see the orb doing stuff, because I think that was a pretty big issue I have with it. It's just only lasting one turn was really not good for it. Bunch of really good shots there, 55 damage. We'll take all of that, I guess. Sure. We can handle early shot. This navigation damage is pretty severe, so let's not take too much of that, eh? Let's just get as many kills as we can. The more one-shot, one-kill stuff we can do on this map, the better. Since otherwise you can take a bit of damage. Not ideal. I was trying to pop this refresh, and I missed that refresh as well, which was unfortunate. I'll go for this refresh instead. It was not ideal at all. How about this? Yes, I was looking for that refresh for a while. Really wanted it. Ooh, decent. Really decent, actually. Especially since I get a follow through with this shot if I wanted. We're sitting at 95. That's a decent chunk for the shot, but not too much. Now I actually get the kill. Or maybe it'll be just under. No, we got the crit, okay. Assemble. Sure. We're going to 2 stores, so chances we find more assemble pieces is pretty likely. One would like to hope. But let's be real, just buying the slime part of the assemble, not a good idea at all. It's like a really bad splatter. 1-2 versus 3-6. Like when I say a really bad splatter, I mean like a horrendously bad splatter. Since the sliming in Splattle is certainly very nice, but we care much more about the fact that it's a 3-6, which is also creating durable pegs because that allows it to get even more use out of the fact that it's a 3-6. But let me tell you, when you're working with 1-2 levels of damage, that's nowhere near as impressive. Wait, which way did I want to go? It doesn't really matter, but I would prefer to not misnavigate, that's for sure. Imagine that also hit a crit. Would have literally been double damage. Now, opposite is definitely an orb I should have bought if I didn't buy the Assemble, but I bought the Assemble, and I don't particularly feel like buying 2 orbs, so I'm not going to, but I probably should have bought the opposite. It's quite solid, but it's certainly not like a game changer to pick up. You need a good shot still. I mean, maybe you can get 100 damage if you don't hit the bombs, but I would love it if you would just hit the bombs. That works too. Boom. Okay, some bombs, sure. Like 2 more fights before the store, don't mind if I do. I think Generator is actually potentially one of the extremely interesting sliming orbs. But I want to... Look, if we've got 2 stores, I want to set myself up on stores first properly, you know? Because, like, yeah, I could buy it. I'd probably get decent use out of it. But I've got 2 stores, and if I'm also looking at buying assemble pieces, then, like, it starts getting pretty expensive. Oh, that's miserable. Oh, that's not good. Really would have loved some bomb procs. Oh well. If you can hit 1 bomb here once, then I think we could do it, but we're just bashing through them, it seems. Passive slime to generate extra momentum sure is nice, especially with all the slime we've got going on. It's actually pretty cool. It should be a pretty decent shot, although it's unlikely to hit a crit, so definitely not going to get a kill. Certainly would have been nice, but Crit was just not on the table there, really. It got way closer than I thought it would, though, that's for sure. If this hits a crit, I think the chance that it gets a kill is there, but not quite. Decent stuff. You haven't burned too much health, which is nice. Although I would like to burn a little bit more health if it means I can get 2 more cash. Oh wait, no, I don't need 2 more cash. Ooh. Both extremely interesting passives, but I'm just going to pick up a refreshing punch. I really need to get better at those shots. I feel like they're a really good shot to master. And I'm just not the best at them yet. It's really good for some boss passives as well. Sometimes you really can't afford to be, oh, I didn't hit a bomb. You really can't afford to be like hitting pegs. I think meteorite, sometimes you can't aim towards the bomb, that kind of thing. Am I a believer? Not really, but it works. Great stuff, to be honest, because it left that bomb exposed as well. 238, perfect. Obviously, like, 255 would be better, but... I'll pass, but it is extremely interesting. I think we're probably looking more Assemball than slime stuff, but we have a good setup for both, really. Okay, that does kind of seal the deal. Like, both an Eye of Turtle and an upgrade sector? That's really, really decent. And then we'll take everything else. There is the Believiation. But I think I'm just going to fully commit to Assemball stuff here if I can. That was a really bad shot. What do I lose because of it? A passive. Might be fine. Does it open up any paths? No, it's literally just lose 1 passive. Unless we get something better here, which we could, but we probably won't. Oh, wow. Okay. Not necessarily better, but Perfect Order is like so good. In many ways, I'd rather take it than a random passive. Although I am doing a... This is unfortunate, by the way. Ooh, really less unfortunate, apparently. Shoot this, get the crit please, thank you very much. Oh, look at how amazing that shot was. Just incredible, and all of my pebbles are extremely solid as well. This orb is much less cool. But it's got the upgrading, which is why I wanted to shoot it. Oh my god, that is so amazing. Gotta love House of Slimy. Obviously we're discarding that, because if we shoot a splat orb, that would be the most ideal. Wow, incredible. I was not expecting to see another one. Hopefully we get a fight, eh? Oh my lord. That is so good. Do I have navigate? No, I don't. I have a cash greed passive, but not the cash greed passive. Crit Sector is certainly nice. It's kind of crazy that I don't have the best part still. I would have loved to have gotten it. Because let me tell you, having the AoE sector at this point would be amazing. I actually do love having the these two, making it so that our wolves are actually just very good. Although they can't be upgraded, which is kind of sad, but understandable. Wait, all of my refreshes are just in pretty bad spot. It's unfortunate for sure. Okay, still just in a really bad spot, unfortunate. Boom, smash, boom. Yeah, the stuff that's sling just to boost our general damage was really good. I like it. 25 cash, well, it probably doesn't work, but I am very interested in this. I think this is quite good. But I guess not yet. It's only 20 cash for activated pieces, right? Although we didn't get any, I think Super Boots is just the best idea here. Unicorn Horn's also decent though. I'll just take these two. I think also Molten Gold is what I'll take. 60. Refreshing. No healing available. Yeah. It's definitely not the best idea, but I'll just do it. Okay, decent first shot. Like, unfortunately, it scales the tree. But that's just kind of fine. Well, it scales the tree. It scales the mole by hitting the tree. Yeah, very, very decent damage. Perfect. Okay, let's just I was thinking I was going to be saying end the half of his health at the end of that shot, but no, that was two-thirds of his health just gone in one hit. Did I miss that? No, good, I didn't. Good. 128 is on the table, but I was not expecting it. Wow. Holy. That's crazy good. Constricting chains is fine, Michioska Shell is fine. I think I'll definitely take Michioska Shell. Especially with the Constricting Chains nerf, I think I'm just very happy to pick up Michioska Shell a ton of the time. It's just such a strong effect to have multiple orbs. And I personally enjoy being able to aim quite a lot of the time. Certainly going left, and probably double shop, yeah, sounds good. We kind of suck at hitting a crit. I took Michioska Shell because I thought we'd still be good at hitting crit, but apparently not. We can hit upgraded pegs though, which is nice, but... Wow, okay, that's actually still a ton of damage. Very nice. Oh, 930 tons of damage, yeah, not a bad checks out. I don't think I'm going to bother with a new one. It's just a bad idea all around. Like, yeah, we could probably find a lot of the pieces, but especially for specifically a slime sec dog. Like, I think I'll just pass. Oh, let's try and kill myself with this shot, eh? Oh, 300 damage is like nothing, actually. Also, I got slightly more health than him. Yeah. Slightly. Roll's cool. You probably pick up a rubble later. Like, I was just thinking about it. I just don't think that was a good opportunity to pick up rubble. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, changed the refresher so it hit 2 bombs. Nice. Proof. So close. Great stuff. Oh, that didn't kill. Unfortunate. I think I gained more health here by shooting a pebble, unfortunately. Because I don't want to shoot a pebble, but, you know, if it's going to get 400 odd damage plus 2 bombs, like, I don't know, that sounds pretty worth shooting, right? Stuff the Sling plus Michioska Shell plus House of Slime. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm like, sure I was hitting some upgraded pegs, but not really. Let's just shoot this shot. Yes, it's not going to kill one of them, but it's not going to kill all of them if it doesn't crit. Yeah. A good health burn, but not a kill, which is what I would have expected. Perfect. Although I'm still slightly off, aren't I? Indeed. Oh, that's what this is for. Yeah, good. Since hitting a refresh is just really good at proccing stuff. Turns out that Refreshing Punch is an extremely good passive to have. If we could get 10 extra refreshes for our boss passive, that would be sick. Sure. There's like no chance you don't hit a crit. Technically there is a chance. Ooh. Oh my god. It didn't hit a crit. Shocking. That's actually kind of sad. Oh, but it doesn't matter anyway. Holy. I was impressively close, but yeah, it just didn't matter anyway. Plain 5 more cash, plus the rest. It's not that much. Super Boots would have been an amazing pickup, actually. Just thinking about it. But I always go greed, don't I? I mean, look, if I can afford to greed, that's incredible. Really, really nice. Round Guard would be insane. You know what else would be insane? Like all of this. Apart from bad cheese. We don't really care about bad cheese. What could possibly go wrong removing this? So I'm kind of tempted to add a Best Foot Forward to my deck here. Specifically for this line of text. I think we'll be fine. Resistance Knight is not real and cannot hurt you. Especially at 67 health, right? Oh god. Oh, well, hello Resistance Knight. He seems pretty real to me. Spicy. Luckily, the nerf has affected him pretty hard. I don't know if that's good or bad. Nice. Where did I get the crit? Do I have 2 crits on the board? No, I don't. Did I get the crit? It was up in the top right. I don't know where I got the crit from, but I got a crit. And I'm not complaining, because it made a big difference. So there's counterfeit crits here, which is nice because, you know, hitting a crit is extremely, extremely important for us, especially with Machiska Shield decreasing our damage. But I was just going on about a spiel about how I was extremely greedy. And especially if I find Elixir Resper later. Like, damn, that would just be fun. Well, if we could get a Round Guard now, that would be incredible. We could just fully cheese. Well, I'm definitely buying that. And what, a good slime? I know, I feel like there are 3 really good things to buy here, plus this. So we're definitely buying this because I'm not crazy. It's level 2, which is nice. And then what, good slime, because that's fun. Yeah, I think it's just a... Good slime is more upgrading than Adventure Rain. And Complex Claw is really good, but I think we'll just take a good slime because that's more fun. No way, another Resistance Knight? Okay, so it turns out Resistance Knight is very real and he will hurt you. Well, I highly doubt that's going to be hitting a crit. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Well, let's see what you can do. Very close. Oh my god, so close. You really know exactly how to tempt me, don't you? Like, how can I turn down this rubble? It's just an already level... Oh my god. 2 really good passives here. I don't think it's Overwhammer. Overwhammer specifically for Rubble is certainly quite good, and specifically for Splatter is also quite decent. What's that, 4 crits on the board? 5 crits on the board? 5 crits on the board is insane. But also, I think it might just be Powder Collector here. Yeah, it's just Powder Collector here. That is shocking. I don't have any extra crit synergy, so I think it is Powder Collector there. But, wow, that's crazy. That was such a good shot for me. Not enough? Okay. That's fine by me, because this next shot is going to be incredibly fun. Like, incredibly fun. Well, it also just gets me a ton of cash as well, thanks to Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, it seems pretty fun. This doesn't even need a crit, does it? Oh, but I'm probably not going to get a kill on both of them. I still don't have Round Guard, actually. Which is honestly pretty shocking. It's something I would certainly expect to have by now. The spell was going to be removed from my deck, but it's cool. Bum, because I'm current. No, I'm 2 hits. 2 hits is more than enough. As long as I don't take a whole bunch of greed damage here. So I then, of course, aim for greed. Like, of course. Sure, I guess I'll shoot it. I don't really want to shoot it, but okay, it seems it's going to do a pretty good job. 1000 damage per shot, seems decent. Not as decent as this, though. There's a reason why I picked up the level 3 Rubble. It's just extremely, extremely good orb, and we have tons of momentum generation for it. So yeah, there's our easy 5k damage, which is also bundled with a ton of bombs, so it's dealing a lot of AoE damage. If that checks out for Rubble. Opposite's interesting. It never has a discard effect, does it? No, it doesn't. Sorry, let's think about this, right? We've got tons of refreshes on the board. This is probably fine. This is probably decent for Rubble, and probably not that bad for Assemball, but yeah, okay. No thoughts required, right? So how much cash are we gonna have? We somehow don't have Cookie, which is honestly pretty shocking, but I suspect very soon we'll have the cash we require for Cookie. Something about, yeah, that. You see part of the other reason why I didn't take, I mean, not specifically, obviously. This is just the final piece, right? That's me. 429 cash, by the way. Yeah, seems good. Duplicate a summon circle. Don't mind if I do. I was just going to talk about how I shouldn't be duplicating because I'm Spimenta, but then I remembered I have a summoning circle in my deck. That makes my decision a whole lot easier. Alright, I have normal damage on it now. I thought that was just somehow getting that much damage without a normal damage piece, but no, it did have a normal damage piece. That's why I was getting that much damage. Classic. Unfortunate, but that's just how it goes apparently. It should be a pretty solid shot. I think that we're actually going to get potentially enough bombs, but there isn't going to be another shot, which would be neat. 726 cash by the way. We don't have the Salt Totem, which is a good way to invest your cash. What boss are we fighting? Squares. Okay. Powder Collector is very good against squares. Are you dead? Yep, you're dead. That was easy. You're getting removed when you can. Oh, we're definitely just taking Intentional Elbow. Intentional Elbow is quite nice to pick up because we're fighting squares, so there is actually sapper damage that's going to be coming at us. But we still have a path, but it's getting harder and harder. Oh, nice. I love it when we just get a rubble shot on our first shot and then it just gets a kill because, of course, it does. And what else do you expect from rubble? Bonk. Yep, good stuff. Bombula is insane against squares as well. It's like so good. What's wrong with my navigation today? It's just been horrendous. Oh, let's see where we're going then. Because apparently we're not going where I want to. You know what? That's actually a pretty good path. Especially if we get random navigation to there. Not sure if I'll try for that though, because that sounds like a pretty silly idea. Because there's probably two other bad navigation paths. One's fine. The other one is... Is this discard? Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna... Okay. Oh my god. What's up with my navigation today? This is horrendous. Oh, wow, I definitely don't want that. Don't want that either. I don't think it matters here. I don't have short fuse yet. Oh, that's nasty. That's so good. That just happened. Nice. Good shot. Am I really not going to get to remove this splatter from my deck? Look, I'm fine to be shooting the level 3 splatter, but especially with the potion builds and stuff in my deck, like... Sorry, potion builds. Summing circles, I'd much rather not have it in my deck. Oh yeah, baby. Rollo is just the most fun all by far in our deck. Like, who cares about the level 3, what's it called? Assemball. When you have Rubble, one of them's cost me 45 gold and the other one cost me... How much was it? I believe I got 2 pieces from shops, which puts me at 105? 40 plus 75? I mean, that checks out. God, having the Leaf plus Refreshing Punch combo is just always so nuts. Yeah, we're just going for a mirror. I believe one shot of either shot will just win. Wow, I thought we'd be able to get at least one what's it called off, but it seems not. Oh, no. Okay, well, that was extremely extreme. I didn't have the card for the QRs. Squares and squares. Of course, I can't be calling them by their right names now. We managed to find Assemball this run, but yeah, it certainly wasn't the highlight of the run. The highlight was most certainly Leaf plus Refreshing Punch, and I'm very pleased with what Rubble was achieving. There's a reason why I love to pick up Rubble, and why I love to pick up momentum-based passives, because you could very easily argue here, Powder Collector, that I shouldn't have picked up Powder Collector here. Your Refresh Crit would have been a much better choice. And did we see... what was the crit synergy stuff we saw? I don't think we actually saw anything crazy. And it would have been a ton of crit procking, but I think that picking up Powder Collector there was definitely the right choice. The House of Slime starter, the momentum you get from both of those passives is just so massive. And when you're attaching it onto an orb like Rubble, especially when you have... This is basically a Splattle. A Splattle in your deck is just so good. You get so many bounces out of it. Perfect Forger gave us a bit of value. Honestly, like they have Perfect Forger, so it takes 6 damage now. It's still just extremely good to pick up. I know that a lot of my runs, I've actually turned down Perfect Forge in favor of the Mallet. Those were very specific runs. You'll notice I haven't been doing that recently because I've not been playing a Pebble comp, and Pebble is in a very unique position where like you're kind of fine to just take the Mallet, I feel, a lot of the time. That being said, you know, you're still very happy to just upgrade your orbs. It's just usually you don't have the cash for that because Pebble comps can get very expensive if you want to upgrade them all to level 3. Speaking of Pebbles, the early stuff this sling was actually super nice. It definitely helped out for that Minotaur fight. We just melted through that. I feel like we probably would have taken one hit otherwise. And I've Turtles to make sure that we actually found our Assemball pieces was extremely nice. Let me tell you, finishing that mole fight and getting not only Matryoshka Shell, but also an AoE part of the Assemball, that was nuts. Like, AoE Assemball was really good in Area 2, as well as Matryoshka Shell is just a generally insane passive, especially when you're combining with Conventional Originality, because that way you only have -1 normal damage, which is generally pretty easy to counteract, like we were doing upgrading to try and counteract it this time. And I think that was actually the only thing we were doing. Didn't really have many other forms of scaling, but we just had very high damage orbs. like 511 and a 3-8. Sure, it took us ages to get the 511, but it's still dealing pretty decent damage even without that.